Texans and the Tennessee Titans. Joey Sly is going to have the honor of getting us started. And we're off and running from Nissan Stadium. Starting from the 5. This makes it up to the 25. Well, here come the Texans for their opening drive. Leading them out, our 2023 Offensive Rookie of the Year. Now in his 3rd season out of Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
It didn't take long for C.J. Stroud to make an immediate impact into the NFL, and it didn't take long for me, Kate, to form an opinion that this guy is just different. He just processes the game quicker. Remember talking to Ryan Day on the practice field in Columbus, watching him in college, and he just alluded to that as well. It's the anticipation. It is knowing where everybody is and getting that ball out before any receiver will even break on the route. C.J. was unique in that way, and that skill set has been a big part of his success. You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. First give on the ground, it's Woody Marks. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Sent down by Cody Barton.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Air it out on 3rd. That's caught. This is good. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Houston.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. He's got a gain of 6 there. Monty Hooker with the tackle.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Chubb. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Makes the catch. And he's taken down at the 30. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
And the Texans, first down. A gain of 19 yards. And the Texans, first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a first down from the 30. Here's Stroud now. Right back to Kirk, and he's got it again. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Chubb gets this from the pistol. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Stroud on the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard. That's another Texans first down. A gain of a
That's
yard.
more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They put a receiver in motion here left. They run it from the gun with Chubb. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gun. 2nd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Staying on the ground here with Chubb. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5. 1 quarter down in this all AFC South contest. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. Welcome back. Time for our 2nd quarter. The Texans with a chance to score. Stroud now on 3rd. He's running for it. It's going to be short of that goal line drop, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
And the Texans first down. 1st and goal, Houston.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. Chop again. And he's going to find the end zone this time. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get the game's first points here in the 2nd. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. All right, so we're already into the 2nd quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Set up for the kickoff. Here's Bryce Oliver. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. First carry here for Tony Pollard. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run. Gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Ward out to play fake. He finds Tigakakwa for the grab. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
First and 10, it's Pollard. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Right back to Pollard. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Nashville. The Titans facing a deficit near the break. About set. This is 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. He intercepts the pass. And the Texans got a considerable return on the interception. They're gonna take over inside the red zone. They're at the 15-yard line.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
The Texans with their offense back out there as Nick Chubb returns to the field. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with a home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
A give to Chubb, running left. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's Stroud. Quick slant here to Kirk. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal. Looking to throw, Stroud. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans grow their lead just before halftime. Nico Collins with a touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Fairbairn now for the PAT.
For the extra point.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans double their lead to 14.
Titans nothing.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Oliver with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Titans offense out to the field, ready for their second drive. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the second. That is enough time to put something together. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First and 10 here. Ward has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Tennessee calling its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Tight end in motion right. Shotgun snap now to Ward. That one's complete to Chimere DK. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half from the 46. First down throw here for Ward. Short pass brought in. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate. It turns into a nice gain.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 44-yard line.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Again, Ward going to the air. Hits him on the end route. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And the Titans will have a first down.
That's good for the Titans. First down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen and our great crew here in the Orlando studios set for an abridged version of the halftime report. This game, to this point, a little slow to begin with, but in the second quarter, the offenses started finding their way. We hope we're set for a great second half, so let's get back out to the stadium and rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update as always. And welcome back, everyone. Third quarter about to get underway. Had a 2-score ball game here as we resume play. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Oliver with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here's the Tennessee offense getting ready to start our third quarter. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll work against the blitz. That's complete to Alec Manor. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. The tight end going in motion right. Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And he'll get this through midfield and start pushing into Texans territory. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Again, a run with Pollard. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They give to Pollard from the gun. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. From the gun, they go with Pollard. And they take him down right along the 30. That's good for 7 yards. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake, here's Ward. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. They rip off a big chunk of field and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
From the gun, it's Ward. And he's got it, it's in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
And that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Need a touchdown here as they line up for 3rd and goal. going to throw it. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
On 4th down, Ward. He will not escape the rush on 4th and goal. That's a sack. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
I'm going to guess a little deal was cut there by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can get home, and boy, did they ever in a big moment.
The Texans and wide receiver Nico Collins ready to go once again. And that lead they've got, Brock, they are never going to have to worry about losing it if they keep scoring every time they touch this football.
Is that how it works?
It surprisingly is. You know, if you have the lead and you don't lose it, you win.
And that type of start, well, you wanted all 17 games of a season, but you're lucky to get it more than once.
He's tried to throw on 1st down. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing is Stroud. Here's a screen now for Chubb. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
3rd down from the gun. Stroud. This connects with Schultz. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Now following the play, one of the Texans banged up in some pain. We're going to pause as he gets checked on. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. On play action, here's Stroud. Go right side, hauled in by Collins. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a 21-yard gain. And it sets up a Houston first.
Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So we're through 3 here. Texans have fought their way to a strong lead, and they've got the football. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Stroud off of play action. Hits him on the out route. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. Connecting on the slant. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Caught by Collins on the slant. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Texans, first down. 1st and 10.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Good job running out of the gun. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Fullback trying to power him across. And all they can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Kirk comes in motion right. Stroud now on 3rd. Dumps it off to his running back. And in for the Houston touchdown. The Texans making a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Fairbairn now for the PAT.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans stretch their lead to 21.
Texans, nothing.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff.
Houston.
Oliver with the return. Mismanages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. So now here comes the Titans on offense. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out. They've got 1st down from the 31. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. He's got a man left. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Ward off the play fake. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Now this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the 4th quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first. That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Titans trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15+ at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. Trouble is, you wait too long, you end up on your back.
3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. Trying to push deep downfield. This is brought in at the 50. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans get it back to within 2 possessions. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown. Well, Brock, that proved a little too tough to stick to. Turns out it was the right route to get a touchdown on that play.
Yeah, those corner routes can be some high risk at times, but big-time rewards. Think about this for a second, Kate. We talk all the time about the efficiency of a slant route and in breaking, that angle breaking in. Right, higher completion rate, you're throwing something breaking in. You have a corner that breaks out. Obviously, the efficiency may not be there, but boy, touchdowns and big touchdowns can follow when the two stay connected.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. First and 10 from the 41. He's going to pass it here. Catch made by Woody Marks. And he will have the Texans first down there, and the celebrations can begin now down on that sideline. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. The Texans only moments away from finalizing their win as they take a knee. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. So the Texans come away with the road win. And Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but playing against a division rival, oh, it always feels so much better dealing them one in the L column.
These are the teams that know you best, Kate, but also the ones that you know best. So yes, it is just a little bit sweeter when you take care of business in your own division.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Texans as we say goodbye from Nashville.